Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing good. So children, as you all are aware that we have started our chapter 5 common fractions and we have done some of the basic fundamental operations like addition, subtraction, and now we were doing multiplication. So in that row only today we will do a fractions worksheet which is related to your multiplication problems. So today we will do multiplication of unit fraction by a whole number and multiplication of a proper fraction by a whole number, and then we will find out the answer. And after finding the answers, if the answer will come in improper fraction, then we are going to reduce it into mixed numbers. So today children we will do a fraction worksheet that you all are supposed to do it in your notebook. Fine, you just write down date of today and then you are going to write down heading of it, fraction worksheet, and then these questions you all will do it in your notebook. So children, let's start our fraction worksheet. So now we'll take one by one question and then we will solve it. Multiply the following. Now this will be your common heading for all. This will be your common heading for all. Multiply the following means whatever question you will get, that you are supposed to do it multiplication only. Now we'll start our worksheet. Our first question is, that is multiplication of unit fraction by a whole number. So now first question of this is 1 by 4 multiply by 5. 1 by 4 multiply by 5. Now as you can see, 1 by 4 is a unit fraction. Now what are unit fraction? Unit fractions are those fractions which has 1 in its numerator. So here in this 1 by 4, 1 we have in its numerator. So we called it unit fraction. Now 5 is a whole number. So now we'll start how to multiply it. So we'll write here solution. After that 1 by 4 multiply by 5. Now first of all, below the whole number you are going to write 1 as a denominator. So let's write it. Let's write it. Now that will become, now what is the second step? Second step is numerator is going to multiply it by the numerator. So here 1 is going to multiply by 5 and 4 will multiply it by 1. Now what is the next step? We will do the multiplication. 5 ones are 5 by 4 ones are 4. Now as you can see here, numerator is greater than denominator. Numerator is greater than denominator. So which kind of a fraction is this? Improper fraction. So improper fraction are supposed to change it into which fraction? Mixed fraction. How we will change it? By dividing it. By dividing it. So 4 one time will be 4, 1 will be remaining. So how we will write it? 5 by 4 quotient remainder upon divisor. Quotient remainder upon divisor. Q R D. Q R D. So this is your first worksheet question, which is multiplication of unit fraction by a whole number. Unit fraction, that is 1 by 4 multiply by 5, which is a whole number. So here 1 by 4 is going to multiply by 5. Now nothing is there in the denominator, so we will write it 1. Now 1 multiply by 5, numerator is going to multiply it by a numerator and denominator will multiply by the denominator. After doing it multiplication, we will get 5 by 4. Now 5 by 4 is an improper fraction. So improper fraction is supposed to change it into mixed number or mixed fraction. So we will change it and then we will write it whole number, then above 1, 1 by 4. So we'll write it. So that is QRD. So this is our first question of our worksheet. So let's take another question, question number 2. Now question number 2 is, okay, so let's start this question number 2. 2 by 4 multiply by 2. Now I am going to take few of the question a little bit tricky also, which are not given in your book. So we'll take those question also that are not similar with the question which are given in your book. So we'll do it now. 2 by 4 multiply by 2. Now what is the first step? The first step is write 1 as the denominator. So we'll write it 1 as a denominator. Now second step, 2 multiply by 2 and 4 multiply by 1. Now the next step, will multiply numerator by the numerator and denominator by the denominator. Now 2 2s are 4 and 4 1s are 4. Now we have got it 4 as a numerator and 4 as a denominator. Now what is the next step? We are going to reduce it into lowest term. Now we are going to reduce it 4 1s are and 4 1s are. We can write it 1 by 1 or simply we can write 1. So here 1 as a answer. Fine. So it is there. If you have, you will get same numerator and denominator. If you will get same number in the numerator and denominator, that you are going to cancel with the common table and 1, you will get it 1 as a answer. In your exercise you were not having this kind of a question. So we have done this kind of a question also. Now children, we will do next question. Now in this we will take a little bit tricky question so that the concept of multiplication will be clear to you all. Okay children. Now we'll start a third question of the worksheet. So now we will take our question number 3. 5 multiply by 3 by 2. Now here this is your proper fraction and 5 is your whole number. Now we were doing it multiplication of a proper fraction by a whole number. So let's start this question. Now what we have to do in this question, the first step is same. We are going to write 1 in the denominator and then we will multiply 3 by 12. Now the second step, we are going to multiply the numerator and then we will multiply the denominator. Now as you can see in this second step, that 3 and 12 comes in the common table 3. Now 12, one of the factor of 12 is 3 also. So it means that 12 can be reduced by 3. So we can divide it by 3. 3 one time will be 3 and 3 4 times will be this. Fine. Now what is left here? You have been left with 5 multiplied by 1 and 1 will be multiplied by 4. So you will get it 5 by 4. Again you can see this is not in proper fraction. This is an improper fraction. So just now we have seen how to convert it. We will divide it and then we will write it QRD. See again, we will do the division. 5 will be multiplied by 4. 4 one time will be 4. Now this is your remainder, this is your quotient and this is your divisor. QRD. QRD. Let's see this question again. What was that question? Question number 3. 5 multiply 3 by 12. Now what we have to do in this question, first step is to write 1 in its denominator. In the whole numbers denominator we will write 1. After that what we will do? We will multiply by the proper fraction. Now what is the first step? You are going to multiply, yes, numerator by numerator and then denominator by denominator, and then we will got that answer. Now here you can see that 3 and 12 come in a common table of 3. So we have reduced it here. 3 one times and 3 4 times. After that we will do the multiplication and we have got 5 by 4 as the answer. 1 by 4, that is QRD. So children, like this you can do this question number 3 in your worksheet. And now we will take next question of our worksheet. So let's start our next question in our worksheet. So now children, we have seen question number 3 just now. After that we are going to take a question number 4. As I told you, we are going to take a little bit typical questions also in our multiplication worksheet. And so let's start with that. First one, that the fourth question is 3 2 by. Okay, so we'll start. Fourth one, 1 by 3 multiply by 3 by 8. So as you can see in this, we have two fraction. One is proper fraction and second is mixed fraction. As you can see in this question, we have two fractions. This one is mixed fraction and this one is proper fraction. So how we are going to do this? Now mixed fraction is supposed to change it into improper fraction first. First of all, what we will do? We will change this mixed fraction. So let's start the solution. Mixed fraction 1 by 3 is going to convert it into improper fraction. So let's start it. Now 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3 plus 1 4. 4 by 3 multiply by 3 by 8. See this again. This 3, the denominator is going to multiply by the whole, which is your quotient. This denominator will multiply by the whole and then remainder will be added. 3 is going to multiply by 1. 3 ones are 3 plus 1, that will be 4. 4 by 3 multiply by 3 by 8. Now what is the second step? The second step is, what is your second step? The second step is numerator is going to multiply by the numerator. Now 4 is going to multiply by 3 and denominator will multiply by the denominator. Now here we have got this number. Now what we can do on this place, we can do cancellation or we can reduce it into lowest term. How we can reduce this? 3 can be cancelled by 3. 3 ones are 3 ones are. Now here you can see 4 and here you can see 8 is there. So 8 will also come in the table of 4. So 4 1 times and 4 2 times. See this cancellation again. I'll show you this cancellation again. What is that? 3 and 3 comes in the table of 3. Both are comes in the table of 3. So we will cancel it 3 1 times and 3 1 times. Now 4 and 8 has a common factor which is 4. So that is going to cancel by 4 ones and 4 twos. Now you will be remaining with 1 in the numerator. 1 ones are 1 and here 2 ones are 2. So what answer you have got? That is 1 by 2. Fine. So what is that question? Let's see the question again. You have been given with a question 1 by 3 multiply by 3 by 8. 1 by 3 which is a mixed fraction that will be multiplied by a proper fraction, that is 3 by 8. So children, what you have to do, this mixed fraction is supposed to convert it into improper fraction first. After that, that will be multiplied by the proper fraction. So what we will do? 1 by 3. 3 ones are 3 plus 1 4. 4 by 3 will be multiplied by 3 by 8. So what we will do? Numerator will multiplied by the numerator and denominator will multiplied by the denominator. So now what we will get it? 4 ones are and 4 twos are 8. 3 ones are and then 3 ones are. The two numbers which comes in a common table, so 3 will be cancelled with 3 and 4 1 times and 4 2 times. Fine, because in 4 and 8 we have a common factor, that is 4. So it will be cancelled with the table of 4. 4 ones are and 4 twos are. Now we'll get the lowest term. Now what we will do it? We will multiply it. 1 ones are 1 and 2 ones are 2. So which answer we will get it? That is 1 by 2. So this fraction worksheet you are supposed to do it in your fair notebook only, and whichever exercise we were doing just after that. Okay. So now question number 5, again we will take it of a mixed fraction only. Question number 5 we will take it again one example of mixed fraction. So now 2 4 by 10 multiply by 4 by 5. Fine. This is your next mixed fraction question. See it carefully. 2 4 by 10 multiply by 4 by 5. Now tell me first that which fraction is this? Mixed fraction. And which fraction is this? Proper fraction. Now mixed fraction is supposed to convert into which fraction? Yes, it's supposed to convert it into improper fraction, because mixed fraction comes from improper fraction only. So we'll write the solution now. Now the first step is to doing multiplication. 2 4 by 10 multiply 4 by 5. Now the first step, 10 will be multiplied by 2. 10 twos are 20 plus 4 24 by 10. Now multiplied by 4 by 5. Fine. Now you can, if you find it out any factor which is common, that you can do cancel. But first of all we will multiply numerator by numerator and denominator by denominator. We'll do it, but only we'll do it this, but stepwise we will do it. Fine. Now 24 multiply by 4 by 10 multiply by 5. Now what is the next step? If we find it out any common factor, here you can see that 2 twos are 4 and 2 fives are 10. So what we will get it? 24 twos are 48 by 5 fives are 25. Now these two numbers 48 by 25 is not coming in a common table. So now what we have to do? But you can see here numerator is greater than denominator. You can see this numerator 48 is there and the denominator is 25. So now what is the next step? We are going to change it into mixed fraction again. Now 48 divided by 25, the step of changing into improper fraction is same. So we will do the multiplication. 1 times will be 25, 3 and 2 will be left. Now what will be written in mixed fraction? Quotient remainder by divisor. Quotient remainder by divisor. Quotient remainder by divisor. Let's see this question again. Once again, what is given to you in this question number 5? You have been given with a mixed fraction along with a proper fraction. So first step is to change this mixed fraction into improper fraction. Now 10 twos are 20 plus 4, 24 by 10, that will be multiplied by 4 by 5. Now 24 will be multiplied by 4 by 10 will be multiplied by 5. As I told you that numerator will multiply by the numerator and denominator will multiply by the denominator. Once you will do the multiplication of numerator and denominator, then you will find it out if you are getting any common factor, that will be reduced on this step. Now here you can see that 4 and 10. Among these two numbers we have 2 as a common factor. So 2 twos are 4 and 2 fives are 10. After that we will do multiplication. Here what we have done, we have multiplied 24 by 2. ये 24 को we have done the multiplication by 2. 24 twos are 48 and 5 fives are 25. As you can see, this is an improper fraction. So again we have to change it into mixed fraction. The method of changing into mixed fraction, that is same. what you have to do? You have to divide it and then you have to write it QRD. So this fifth question related to our worksheet we have done. So let's start our sixth question. So this part I'll erase it and we will do few more questions related to this only, because these questions are new for you also, and we are going to do this question so that all kind of a question you can do it. So let's start the next one. That will be your sixth. That will be your sixth one. Sixth will be 1 4 by 12. 1 4 by 12 multiply by 2 by 12. This will be your next question. 1 4 by 12, which is in mixed fraction. 1 4 by 12, which is in mixed fraction, multiply by 2 by 12. So that is in proper fraction. Now what is the next step? Mixed fraction is supposed to change it into improper fraction. So now what is the first step of this question? 1 4 by 12, which is in mixed fraction. So you are supposed to convert it into improper fraction. So let's start converting it into mixed fraction. In improper fraction, what is the first step? Denominator will multiply it by the whole. That is 2 by 12. Now 12 will multiply it by 1. 12 ones are 12 plus 4. This remainder part will be added in it. Now 12 ones are 12, then plus. This multiplication you will do it and then you will do addition. So 12 ones are 12 plus 4, 16 by 12 you will get it, and here 2 by 12 is there. Now what is the next step? Numerator will multiply it by the numerator. So let's do it. Numerator will multiply it by numerator, by denominator will multiply it by the denominator. So now what next we have to do? Now we have to see if we have any common factor. So we will cancel those common factor here, and after that we have to find it out what is remaining. Now here you can see that this 12 comes in the table of 2 also. 2 ones are and 2 6 are. Now again you can see 16 and 12. These two numbers have common factor, that is 4. Now 4 4s are 16 and 4 3s are 12. Now you can see that 4 and 6 again. See, this cancellation you can do it with any numerator and denominator, but numerator cannot. We cannot cancel it like this. We cannot cancel the numerator by the numerator. But the denominator can be cancelled until or unless you will not get any that number which will not be cancelled by anyone or which doesn't have any common factor. So 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. Now you can see above you will get it 2 multiplied by 1, and in the denominator you will get it 3 multiplied by 3. So what is your answer? Answer you have got 2 by 9. 2 ones are 2 and 3 3s are 9. So this will be your answer. See this question once again. What is the question is? See, this cancellation is little bit typical for you. If you found it this cancellation is difficult, how we can cancel it with 4 also, and how we can cancel it with the 2 also. So what you can do? You can do the multiplication first, and after that whatever answer you will get it, but that will be a little bit bigger. If you will multiply all those numbers, that number you will get it, the fraction which you will get it, that will have greater numerator, greater denominator. So to make it simplify, we can do this reduction of fraction over here. Fine. So we'll understand this question once again. What we have to do in this question, we have been given with 1 4 by 12. 1 4 by 12, which is a mixed fraction. Now the next, that is 2 by 12, which is your proper fraction. Now what is the next step? You are going to multiply 12, because this is in mixed fraction, so we cannot solve with a mixed fraction. We have to change it into improper fraction. So what we will do here, the denominator 12 is going to multiply by 1. Whatever multiplication we will get, 12 ones are 12. Then 4 will be added in that. That will become 16. So that will become 16 by 12. Denominator will be same only. 16 by 12. Now the next proper fraction is 2 by 12. 2 by 12. 2 by 12 you will get it. Now what is the next step? That numerator will multiply by the numerator and denominator will multiply by the denominator. So this cancellation I am going to show you once again here on this side, so that cancellation will clear to you all. How the common factor we can see and how we can do or how we can reduce it into lowest term. So let's see this here, children. Now here what we have got it, after this we have got it 16 multiplied by 2 by 12 will be multiplied by 12. Now as you can see here, 2 is here. Now 2 and 12, we have 2 as a common factor among these two. So here 2 ones are and 2 6 are. Fine. Now here you can see among 16 and 12, but it is not necessary that you are going to see only that the same numerator and denominator. You can cancel this number with this also. Like we can do this here only. Like 2 3s are 6 and 2 8s are 16 also we can do it. Fine. So we can do it with this method also. So you can opt any one of the method. So let's start. 2 1s are 2 and 2 6s are 12. This we have done. Now we can see that in 16 and 12 we have 4 as a common factor. So we are going to reduce this. 4 4s are 16 and 4 3s are 12. 4 4s are 16 and 4 3s are 12 bache. So after this you can see that 4 and 6 also have a common factor which is 2. So we will reduce it. 2 3s are 6 and 2 2s are 4. Now what is left in the numerator? What is left in the numerator? 2 will be multiplied by 1 and here 3 will be multiplied by 3. So 2 1s are 2, 3 3s are 9. So we have got it, this answer as a 2 by 9. Fine. I hope this reducing part is clear to you all. I hope this reducing, how to reduce a fraction in this step only, when you are multiplying it, how to reduce it. I hope that is clear to you all. So quickly we will take our last question, question number 7 now, and then we will finish our worksheet here. So question number 7, that is again we will take a mixed fraction. Again we will take a mixed fraction, and after taking a mixed fraction we will take a proper fraction. So children, will do our last question, that is 3 1 by 5, 7th one 3 1 by 5 multiply by 4 by 9. Fine. So this is our last question. So here I'll give you a hint, and this question you are going to complete it yourself, beta. I'm going to give you a hint, and then this question number 7 and 8 you will do it yourself. Question number 7 and 8. One more question I'll give you, and then we will end our worksheet. 2 1 by 3 multiply by 2 1 by 3 multiply by 1 by 4. Fine. So now this will be your last question number 8. Again these two questions are there. These two questions you are going to do it yourself. Fine. Now a worksheet. In the worksheet I have told you first 6 questions, and now these two questions, question number 7 and 8, that is same as of question number 4, 5, 6. In fact 3 also, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 questions we have done of this kind, and now these two questions are for you, and you will do it, and these 8 questions will complete your worksheet. Fine, you will do it, and if you have any doubt, we will discuss those doubt in online class. So that's all for today. Good day children, have a good day.